So today we are with our trusty sidekick Dyna right here, and we are heading to kind of one of the popular swimming spots here in Santa Cruz area. It's kind of off Highway 9. It's got a nice couple little rock jumping cliff areas, nice swimming hole, and it's a nice hike along the whole way. You're in these redwood trees the whole time, so it's just a beautiful hike, beautiful little area. So let's get everything wrapped up, get everything out of the minivan, and let's get started on our journey. So as y'all can see, we are walking in the middle of the street, and that is because the road's actually closed to get here because they're doing some tree trimming and stuff like that, which means this place is not going to be busy. Odds are we're going to be probably one of the very few people that's here, so we should be able to get a nice spot. On the weekends, this place is super packed, like hundreds of people in this little tiny area. So the fact that we're able to come on a weekday and that the road's closed means that we are going to get our spot for sure. We're going to have some amazing swimming, and our trusty little sidekick right here is going to have a fun ass time. So there is several ways to get to this spot. A lot of people go down this main trail. I love this little side cutoff. Come on, Dana. This little side cutoff is way more fun. Get you a nice little jog going while you do it. More tight-knit kind of trail. Oh, Dinah. Let's get it, girl. So this one is probably the coolest one on the trail. You can tell this had to have been here for a while. So you have the cut tree in the middle, and then just completely wrapped with trees the entire way, all the way around. Probably one of the coolest spots on the trail. I love that little spot right there on this trail. So let's continue down. Old trusty sidekick right here. Good girl. Come on, Dana. So this is kind of one of the cool parts too. Once you get to the edge of the trail, you have these railroad tracks, and there is an active train on here. So every now and then you will see like a train come through here and just step to the side. It's kind of cool to watch. But we'll hop on these tracks and hike it down. So about my trusty sidekick is she is a 10.5-year-old Canine Corso. She has metal rods in her legs. She has a little bit of hip dysplasia. She's had cancer before, so we've had to amputate one of her toes. And she is a trooper though. She loves being outdoors. She loves the water. She loves swimming. So I take her camping and hiking pretty much as possible. Keep her nice and active. And I love that when I got her, she didn't have no snipped ears or a snipped tail. We got her at 6 months old. We kind of did a rescue with her. But I was just super stoked that they didn't cut the ears and cut the tails on her, because I wanted to leave her, you know, all original, you know, all natural, not original. But yeah, she's our little trooper. So down the steep hills and stuff, this is where you're gonna have the river. We're gonna hike all the way down, probably like a half a mile, something like that. And then we'll have a cutoff that we'll cut off too. You have the main swimming hole where everybody mainly swims, and then we're gonna hike up the river a little bit, and that's gonna be the spot that we like to go to. It's got, I don't know, maybe like a 15-foot rock jump on there. and the water is probably 15-20 feet deep, so you don't ever have to really worry about hitting the bottom or anything like that. So it's kind of my favorite spot on this whole river or swimming spot. Oh, dyna. Good girl. Let's go. All right, so we are almost to the spot. We've been hiking down the railroad tracks, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, not too far. It's not too far down the trail. Trusty sidekick right there. And we are gonna make a left into this little spot. You'll see it. It's got a bunch of signs. Really can't miss it. But right here to the left. And then we'll hike down this trail. So there's two main spots here. A lot of people are going to stay in this first location, but we're going to hike up the river a little bit. I find that spot a lot better than this first spot that's right here. So we made it to the main spot. That's a nice like little rock jumping cliff right up there. A couple little swimming holes over here, but this isn't the spot we're going to be hanging out at. Usually right here, this place is packed. Usually, I don't know, probably 50 to like 100 people in this little tiny pool area. Let Dyna get her belly wet, let her get some water, and then we'll continue up the trail for a couple minutes. All right, so we are now hiking up the river a little bit of a ways. We'll have to cut through some rocks and stuff like that, but that's fine. It's definitely more worth it to go up this direction. Don't worry, Dyna. After this, you'll get a cheeseburger from McDonald's. This girl loves her cheeseburgers from McDonald's. It is insane. You talk about a cheeseburger from McDonald's, and she just absolutely will lose it. So one thing I love about California is how clear the water is everywhere. So I'm from Louisiana, and literally every river, every swimming hole, every lake, it's just brown, murky water. You don't know if alligators are in there. You don't know if water moccasins in there. You're just like swimming with all sorts of freaking creatures, and you can't see nothing. One thing I love about California water is it's just crystal clear all the way through. Look at this girl already in the water, just can't help herself. This isn't our swimming spot though. This is a nice little chill spot, but it's just not deep enough. No rock jumping, no nothing like that. Oh, Dyna, what you think, girl? Oh yeah, she's getting nice and chilled off now. I like how she swims and drinks. Look at that smile on that face. She's like, nah, Dad, there's no reason to leave this spot. We can just chill here. Nah, girl, we gotta go to the other spot. So we are almost to our little spot that we like to go to. Hike through this little covered part, which I think this is probably like the coolest spot on the trail. Just watch out for spider webs. Definitely seen a bunch of spider webs today. And let's go up here. We are almost there now, finally. Nice. Water's definitely gone down a little bit since the last time we came. Still nice and high, but definitely gone down a little bit. Maybe it's gonna be a little rocky. This might be tricky for Dyna. Put it in 4-wheel drive, Dyna. 4 low. Crawl mode. Try to take her up on this high edge over here so it's a little easier for her to walk. Dyna. So we've made it to our little spot that we are going to be doing some rock jumping off of. This is kind of my favorite little spot right here to swim. Let's see over here. Oh crap, for the first time I can actually see the bottom. Normally you can't ever see the bottom right here. Alrighty, so we're gonna take you guys on this dive with us. Literally probably the best spot on the river right here. I don't know, I want to say it's probably like 10 feet, something like that. So let's get him out of here. Oh, dyna. Get you a nice little relax in before we head back. Good girl. Oh, dyna. What you think, girl? You gonna give me that stick? You gonna give me that stick? Roar. Roar. Are you ready? Are you ready? Go! Go, 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 go! Get it, girl! There it is! There it is! Roar. Roar. Let's go! Come on, let's go out here! Let's go swim! Oh, yeah! Dyna! Good girl. Look at her just swinging water everywhere with that tail. Woo! Oh, that's cool. Smoothie dipping on the railroad tracks. That was cool. I've never seen that on these railroad tracks before. Only the trains, but this fool was dipping. All right, Dyna, what you think? She is not ready to go home. She wants to stay a little longer, but unfortunately, we've got things to do today. So we are going to be heading out, but on another adventure later though. We ain't going all the way home. We're just going to go on another adventure. What you think, girl? No, Dad. Let's not go home. Can we swim some more? So that's going to be it for this little secret. Well, not really much of a secret, but this little swimming spot. Pretty close to Highway 9. Parking's pretty convenient. The trail's maybe, I don't know, 15-20 minutes long. Not too crazy. You go through some redwood trees. You're along these railroad tracks, which I think is probably one of the coolest parts, especially when you get to see the trains and carts that go on this thing. And then off to the side is the river. So, alright, that's gonna be it for this video here. Me and my old trusty sidekick are headed home. Well, not home, we're headed to another adventure, but we will see y'all later. Deuces.